Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Modded Minecraft 1.12, playing on the DireWolf20 mod pack. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. What are we going to do today? We are going to get into a little bit more advanced applied energistics. We're going to work on some autocrafting. So let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are over on our base here. We're currently on the server with none other than JavaDad. And it looks like my ping is recovering a little bit there. We were down to 2 bars. And yeah, it's working a little bit better. We've got some mail up in the top corner. And I would try and get over to it. But look, the FTB utilities is in the way. So that means we need to go to our mailbox. And we've got a letter from Original Junior. Love the bee stuff. Keep up the awesome work. Well, thank you very much, Original. And we are going to put this over in our Emmy system. I think that's where we're keeping existing letters. Let's see. Do we have any other? Yes. No? I thought I'd been keeping them. I don't know where I've been keeping them. Yep. And that brings up another point. We need to work on our base organization. We're kind of all over the place. We are going to be doing some consolidation. You know, we've gotten into compact machines, and compact machines make things more compact. So we are going to be really consolidating everything. Let me sleep here, sleep the night away, and we're going to get into autocrafting. So one of the things that we're working towards, I'm not going to tell you actually, but there's a lot of crafting involved in some stuff upcoming, and so it would be nice if some of the tedious stuff in crafting could just be taken care of automatically. So we're going to need, let's see, we've got our controller. We're going to need a computer set up for applied energistics. So that means we need something called the crafting, is it CPU? We need a co-processing unit. Okay. And we're also going to need some storage. And the storage here is that helps store the number of steps. So autocrafting, you're going to have a lot of different steps involved. So you need to craft, say, 4 sticks for this, plus then you need some redstone torches, and then you need some comparators. And so all of those lead to things that are going to require memory to store. And so the higher the crafting storage, the more steps you can store in a craft. So eventually you'd want to work up to a 64K, but I don't think we can quite afford that right now. We do need, I guess we need a crafting unit and a crafting monitor. I don't know if you need the crafting unit. We'll try without it. Let's try crafting. We do have to have one for actually the co-processing unit. This is rather expensive. Look at that. So we'll need a crafting one of those. Okay. And then, let's see, does that give us no advancements? Okay. Let's just bring this back up and we'll do crafting once again. Let's make this crafting co-processing unit. So we'll get one of those, and then we'll get a crafting monitor. So we need a crafting another one of these. And looks like we will need some more of those cables pretty soon. Can we do any of this right here? Redstone torch and a calculation processor. Okay, we can do that. And then we can do this. Do we have one of those? No, let's see. At applied, we've got an illuminated panel. So is that going to work for us? No. Dark illuminated. Okay, so we can do that. Yep, so we throw that in there. We'll get the crafting monitor. This is going to show us whatever is on screen currently at the moment, or what's being crafted at the moment. So we do need some more of these. Not pure fluix crystal. We want to use regular fluix crystal. And we can do that. We've got a little bit here. So let's just get a little bit of that, shall we? And is it gonna, we're having some trouble there. Yep, and 1K. So we don't have the crafting unit, so let's do that. Need one more of those, and then we need a 1K storage component. Yeah, I think we can do that. We should be able to. And I don't know why it favors the pure Certus quartz when we can just use Certus quartz, and that's a lot cheaper. Pure Certus quartz is really a pain to deal with. So let's do crafting. Do that. Okay, we'll grab the crafting unit and we'll do this. Okay, so now what we can do is we'll get some of that special cable that we did just generate. Crafting. No, not that. Cable. Right? Yes. Glass cable. Okay. And let's see, we've got, does it say how many channels? No, you have to have smart cables for that. Yeah, so what if we were to dig down? Oh, we can't dig down because the energy acceptor is right there on our controller. Okay, what if we made another controller? Do you think we could do that? Emmy Controller? How about Emmy? Yeah? Can we make one of those? No, we don't have the smooth or the skystone block. We can make a skystone bee. That'd be kind of cool. But we've got some stored right here. So let's just go smelt up some of this. Do we have... No, we've got a furnace over here. I thought we had more skystone. And we might need to make a skystone bee. I think that might be useful. You know what? We'll just do all of it. Okay, we need 4. One more. And we can make one of those controllers. And that'll give us a little bit more breathing room on the space right here. And don't worry, we are going to be consolidating all of this, okay? So all what you're seeing, we're going to go to a compact machine that stores our storage. So yeah, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Makes sense to me. And maybe is that all that counts? I don't know. Anyway, let's take this right here and this. Let's just go move all this stuff around. We'll put our energy acceptor right like so, and then the power cell, we can do it right there. Yep. And then we'll take Emmy Controller and put it right there. And then let's go just down here a ways, okay? And then we'll set up our little crafting computer. Again, I'm going to be the first to admit here, this is not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to show you how this works. So we've got our co-processing unit, we've got our storage, and then for this to form a multi-block, you have to have it doesn't do like the old Ender IO capacitors. So if we were to put this here, it breaks it up. See that? It's an uneven, like there's this little jut out piece right here. I'd have to put something else right there. We could put a crafting or some other storage there. But if you do this where it's a contiguous line like this, then you're cool. But you can't have L shapes or anything like that. So no jutting out pieces or anything like that. You have to have it looking like so. So now we've got a little bit of a computer going on, and then we're going to need an interface and then some molecular assemblers. So let's do ME interface. Yes, good. And what's that going to require? Formation core. We don't have any of those. Let's do that. And of course, pure Certus quartz crystal. Let's do Certus right here. Okay. And we'll make a couple of these because it's always good to have those around. And then we also need Annihilation Cores, I think is the other one. So let's do that. And we should be able to make that no problem. And of course, it goes for the pure nether quartz, not the regular. We've got plenty of regular nether quartz coming in. Okay. And let's make this. I lost track of it again. interface, Emmy interface, right? So we'll make one of these. And have I made one of these before? I thought I did. You know what? I did, and then we had the rollback. That's what it was. Emmy interface. So let's make this, and that should... No, if I place it down... No. Okay. No, I thought if I placed it down, it would give me a little advancement. And so next up, we need the acceleration. No. Assembler. So we'll do this. And it looks about the same as an interface, except with a crafting table in the middle of it. And we only have one crafting table. Let's do this. Way to go, server. Saving the world. Excellent. I want 5 of these. We'll see how this goes. And we'll run out of the Annihilation Cores and the quartz glass as well. So you see, we've got, even right here in Applied Energistics land, we've got a lot of crafting steps, and it'd be nice to take care of some of this. Just have the system going and doing all of these steps for us, right? So let's make a few more of these. And of course, let's do nether quartz, because we need a couple of those, right? So we'll do, how about that? And then fluix, right? It's the same recipe pretty much, except no. Okay, I see. Let's do assembler again, molecular assembler. We didn't do that one. What's the difference here? So that's a formation core. Annihilation? Okay, so we got that. Formation. Okay, so we just need regular Certus. Okay, instead of nether quartz. Got it. Okay, not the charged. We need this. And so we'll make 8. And we should be able to make the molecular assemblers. Yes, okay. Good. Okay, 5 of those. And how about some speed upgrades as well? Because those are good to have. So we got 5. And I think we've got cards already in here. Let's do fluix again, like so, and we'll just make all of them, all the things. And now comes the fun part. All right, so what we need to do is find a place where we can we'll just dig down again. I didn't plan for this. I guess I should have a little bit better. I just had the idea to do this and figured, you know what, let's just come in and get it done. All right, so we're tearing up our pristine base area, and it's not really the best idea to do that, but what are you gonna do, you know? So let's do this. We take our molecular assembler, we put an interface on it, and then we're going to wrap molecular assemblers all around it, like so. And then we'll bring in glass cable like this. And yeah, so you can see that we now have a power going to that. You see the texture is a little bit different right there. It's kind of glowing. Okay, and then what we do is we're going to take 2 of these for each one. Can we reach that one? Yes, we can. And I think this will speed it up a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll make some of these patterns that are going to help us with this whole process. And I think that's good for now. What we should do is now think about making some of the other items. Okay, so now we need, here's a terminal called crafting. No, we've got the crafting terminal. We need the interface terminal. One of those would be nice. We can't do that because we need an interface. Can we make one of those? Yes, we can. Interface terminal. And this is going to help later on when we can't physically access the interfaces. And what we do is just go with some glass cable up here, like so, and we'll put the interface right there. And so you see that we've got this registering an item on the network, and it tells you what the interface is attached to. It's attached to a molecular assembler. So the next order of business is to create the pattern terminal. Okay. And that means we'll have to make a crafting terminal. So we'll need a crafting table. And then we'll need some more of those. No, back right here. Illuminated panel. Yes. Okay, we can do that. So we need a terminal. Okay, I think we can do that one, yeah. And then the crafting. Yes. And oh my, all the steps you have to take just to get to this point right there. Okay. And we can put the pattern terminal there. And now what we need to do is make a pattern. Okay. Make a few patterns. Blank pattern, right? We need that. How many of those? Oh, can we put, does that have to be pure? It's doing it again. Certus quartz, come on. Let's do this. Okay. We're going to make a bunch of these. Oh, that's not a lot. Pattern. We need to make some more of that glass. So let's do that. Let's just make a stack, a couple stacks of it. Yeah. There we go. Patterns. We need a lot of these. Okay. And the reason why you'll see in just a moment, and you used up all my, whatever. Okay. Over here, we take the blank pattern, put that in like so. We're going to make a crafting pattern, and we're going to actually make a pattern for the glass. Okay. So we'll do this like so. We're going to make this set to OR dictionary substitution. Prevent substitutions, allow substitutions. We want that one. And then we encode the pattern, all right? Okay. And then we can put this right like so. All right. So that's the first, that's the kind of a precursor to another one we're going to make. Pattern. Then we need to make this one. And no, over here. Pattern. Like so. We're going to make a pattern for patterns. I know patternception right there. No, you know what? We don't want that to, we want that to be blank. Again, we don't want OR dictionary substitutions in there. We're going to just, and the reason why would we not want that? Well, we don't want it to OR dictionary substitute pure Certus crystal in there when we've got Certus quartz, right? Okay. And we come over here. No. Up here, put that in our interface, and let's just verify. We should be able to right click there. And you see we got the encoded pattern for the quartz glass and for the blank pattern. So then we can come over here and we can say pattern, and we can click craft, and let's say we want 10, and we go next. All right. And then this is going to tell me what all I need. And we see we've got space available, and we should be able to do this. If you did not have enough storage space in your crafting CPU for this, it wouldn't let you start the craft. And so now we go take a look at pattern again, and we've got 10. And see, I didn't have to go through that whole process. And there we go. Bob's your uncle. We've got, it went back into here. I want it to go right here. Excellent. So let's clear that out. Is there anything else we need to do right at the moment? How about any other patterns that we should do? Yes, I think there's a few others that I want to get going right now. We are going to start playing with environmental tech. I know I said I wasn't going to, but we've got some stuff coming up that we're going to need a little bit better power generation, and yeah, so we're gonna need that. The reason why we need, I mentioned I wanted to do an auto wither killer, and so there's blocks in here. Let's just look it up. Wither proof. Okay, we've got just a few. Oh, Lonzolite. Okay, so that's a thing here. I guess they just added that. We've re-updated to the new 1.8, so maybe Environmental Tech has added a block for this, but FTB Revelation doesn't have a use for the Lonzolite right now. Yeah, so Palladium is witherproof, Ionite witherproof, Ethium witherproof, Lonzolite witherproof. Let's take a look. Where do we get Lonzolite from? The Void Ore Miner Tier 1. Okay, that's cool. But some of this other stuff looks pretty cool as well as blocks. So the Ionite, Palladium, all of that looks really cool. And you can only get that from a Tier 3 or higher. So maybe we could do Lonzolite and just be done with it. But that ore miner is going to require a decent amount of power. I don't want to drain my power right here. I want to actually use something different. So we're going to be doing the Environmental Tech solar array. And so we need a lot of items for that. So let's take a look here at Environmental Tech. And we'll do solar right here. So far, I mean, not so bad, right? But we can't get litherite. Let's bring it up here. We don't have access to that right now because we don't have a Void Ore Miner Tier 1. We have to craft it, and you have to craft a lot of it. And it's kind of annoying. I've done that already in other over in FTB Revelation, and it wasn't the most fun. How do we get... I guess we could get lime dye. Glow shroom. We could do it like that. Crafting. Oh, it's from Biomes of Plenty, which we don't have on here. We're not using that. So, are there any... There's no flowers for it, right? Pulverizer. Yep, no flowers for it. And we don't have glow shrooms. And lime wool, don't quite have. So we'll go this route. We'll do ore dictionary substitutions, make a pattern for that, and we'll put that over here like so. And then we'll come back here and say litherite once again. And we'll make this into a pattern. So we're going to need that. And we'll put that in our interface right there. And then let's see, there's a couple more things. We'll do at Environmental Tech, and we can make, we need the interconnects, and it means we're going to need something called a processing pattern as well. We'll have to figure that out between now and the next time we're together, but let's just get some of these other patterns in here, and we'll say interconnect like so. We need this one. Allow ore substitutions, good, and then we'll make this a pattern as well. Oh, you have to actually have it. That's right. And there's actually a cheaty way around that, and I'll show you that, I hope. Let's see. Interconnect. No. How about this? Cheating enabled. I don't know if that'll do what I need it to do. Okay. Yep, it's not going to let me. So you actually have to have the item in your inventory, or at least these items here in your inventory. So let's see. Maybe we can make some concrete. Let's craft just a batch of that up, right? Okay. So now we've got concrete, and then we'll make the connectors as well. No, minus. We'll do that. Some of that. Okay. So we'll do concrete. Good. And the interconnect. What is that thing called? This right here? Connectors. So connectors. Okay. And this means that we need to make this concrete into hardened concrete. And there's much better ways of doing this in modded, but for now, we will do the old and busted slow vanilla way. All right, like so. Okay. And then that means we can put this stuff into here and say interconnect. There was a cheaty McCheaterson way of doing this in 1.7.10, but apparently they closed that loophole. You could drag the item over right into the crafting window. But yeah, so we've almost run out of space here. You get nine spots for each interface. And so if you really want to go all out with the auto crafting, you have to have a lot of interfaces. But what this is going to do is give me 5 spots to craft things in. We've got a decent amount of storage on the auto crafting computer. So yeah, that's how you set up auto crafting. You've seen it kind of in play. What if we were to do... I don't want to get into processing patterns quite yet. We'll have to just make do with the concrete. Let me see. What have we got there? Glacial precipitator, and then we've got fluid transposer right there. And we may be able to get some fluid ducts. This one? Yes, okay. And let's throw the acceleration cards. Can we put acceleration cards in here? No. Nope, can't. Okay. We'll just put them into here. I think we can put one more per each. And this just makes sure that the crafting happens as quickly as possible. Well, let's do this. One more there. One more there. And we'll need to make one more. Actually, I want all of those to be fully upgraded so the crafting happens as quickly as possible. Of course, that drains our power. How are we doing, by the way? Not too bad. Not great. I'm not sure what's... Well, it's recovering pretty quickly. So I don't know what's going to be using that. So let's make some concrete here. No. Concrete. We'll make black concrete powder. And let's just make, say, a couple stacks. Yeah? Let's do that. And we should have it. We got plenty. Yeah. Okay. And then what we do, we come over to the fluid duct and we'll do right here. How's this go? We need fill from the bottom. Yeah. And then output to the side. We don't want that. And then we want up top output. Okay. So let's do this and this. Okay. And we'll put in the black concrete powder. Yep. And this is the modded way of making regular concrete. So it's a lot easier. You see how quickly that's going? Especially with all of... Well, I've only got one. Okay, so we haven't upgraded this fully. This could actually be quicker. Water's keeping up pretty well, so not too shabby for the kitchen sink over there. And we've got a stack of black concrete, and there we go. Just chuck this into the system, and then we can make some interconnects. Let's just make, I don't know, 10. Start that. And I made them. There we go. And I didn't have to deal with all that. How about litherite? How many of that? How much can we make of that? So we're missing cactus green. That means we need to grab... Let's just make a bunch of that. And we've got an automated way of cooking this up over here. But that's kind of the name of the game. We'll chuck it all in like so. And we should have some more skystone block in there. Good. Good. All right. Well, we've made pretty good progress today. We've got an auto crafting solution set up. And between now and the next time we are together here at the base, because again, probably going to be throwing in a Twilight Forest adventure. We've got the Lich, the Twilight Lich next, so our Lich King. So join me for that. I believe that's going to be up next, but next time we're here, we should have I'm going to move all the storage into a compact machine. I've made a few more so that we're ready for that. We got 4 of them. Yeah, so all the storage is going to go into a compact machine, including the AE2 system here. And then we're also going to move all of the B production into storage as well, including, well, the comb, that stuff doesn't have to go into the same compact machine as all of that stuff, but we'll see. I've changed this up a bit from the last time you saw it. Well, I came in and something had gotten caught up in our main storage area and backed this whole thing up. And then it turns out transfer pipes will drop items on the ground. I didn't realize that. Now I know. And I had a mess on my hands. And thankfully, since this area is chunk loaded, all of those items disappear after 5 minutes, but it could have been much worse than it was. So anyway, we got that cleaned up, and we now have a trash can taking all the excess. So anything, if this ever gets backed up right here, it's going to go into this storage first. If this backs up, then anything extra is going to go to the trash can. This buffer storage right here is earlier on this line than here, and we've got this thing exporting to nearest first. So it's going to favor our hive process, our comb processing, then our item storage, and then the trash can. So anyway, we've got some backup right there. But that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick look at the Autocrafting, and we're kind of cramped in here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was a 5x5. We can do one more. Let's just do that so you can get a feel for how that is. Let's drop that off. Yeah, okay. And we will turn around and say adieu. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. If you've got any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave those down below the video, or you can catch me on my public Discord, link in the description box below. And that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.